Okay, guys, so tonight's homework is very similar to last night's. We're given that this side length right here, this highlighted side length right here is 12. Okay? We need to find these two end side lengths when we're finished. Okay? So you need to keep folding it in half. Okay, half of, make sure you know that the diagonals have that square root 2 in it. Okay? And down here, this is x. So if you kind of do these the same way, right? If you get 12 and you divide it by 2 and you get 6, this would be x over 2. You know, kind of the same thing. If you do them at the same time, it tends to work. Okay? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you should get your paper out in front of you. Turn this over. It does have all of the instructions on it. Some of you do well following this, some of you don't. So you might want to leave it next to you. Remember, I'm going to do just one with you, and then the rest is you. Okay? All right. So, we're going to put the paper in front of us. We're going to start with a square. We're going to fold it in half so the color is in. You got to pay attention to those color out, color in. Okay. Then we're going to open it up with the color up, and we're going to fold the edges in so we just see white. If I go too fast, please say something. Usually pretty good about not going too fast with these origami in first hour, but by the time I get to my other hours, it's kind of hard. Okay, now you're going to take the top corner and you're just going to fold it in so you see that square. You should see a pink square. And then you're going to do the same thing with the bottom. Make sure you say the pink square. Okay. And then we turn it over so we can just see the fold like that. Just the fold. Okay. Then we're going to take just the corner and we pull it up. So we see this. Then we're going to spin it 180 degrees. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull it up. Then you're going to flip it over so you just see white like this. Then I'm going to take this, see how this line right here is parallel to this right here? This is where it gets a little weird. I want to put those two together so it looks like this. Okay, again, this line parallel, fold it up to here. So, this side should be, Devin, open yours up again. Okay, turn it over. Now fold up this side to that. It's okay. Did you get to here?
I have like this.
Okay. So do you have your directions in front of you? Okay. So you got to here, sweetie?
I just have like a rectangle.
Okay, so you need to turn yours over so it's facing flat. Then you take the corner and bend it up to here. You got that part? Then you take this corner and you bend it down. Okay. And then we flip it over so it looks like this. Okay. And then we take this bottom, see how this is parallel to right here? And we're going to make them meet each other. Okay. Now we're going to take this square and fold it over to a triangle, sideways triangle, so we only see color. And then I'm going to flip it over. See how this white square right here, I'm going to fold it so I only see color. Okay. You need, I believe, 12 of these pieces. Okay? You're good. Okay? Fold your corners in. Yep. You need 12 total, so it's like between 6 and 3 apiece. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once your table has 12, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take these, and we're going to put them together. We want to start with, we'll have 4. Okay. So you kind of pull them apart because it kind of works 3D. What we're going to do is we're going to take 2 pieces and put them into each other. We slide them in. Then if you look, there's a little pocket for all of them on the side. We slide them in. Okay. We slide it in. And you see, we've kind of got the bottom of a cube now. Okay? And then we make the legs to go up. All these little folds create pockets to put the other ones inside. So we create that pocket. To fold up. Okay? So now we've got our cube with like 3 kind of towers over it. If you folded these backwards, a lot of things don't work. So you have to be careful about that. Okay, we stick it in the pocket again. Stick them in the pocket. 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 Stick it in the pocket. Stick it in the pocket. Stick it in the pocket. 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 And pocket. I will come around and build this for you if you're having trouble. If you would like to attempt it, feel free. It's not too bad. It is a little more difficult than yesterday's, okay? But it will make the 3D square. All right, what you need to do before you call me over, though, is make sure your shapes all match each other. So you can line them up like this. See this little purple one right here? This one doesn't match, so that one doesn't work. They have to fit right inside each other, that they match. Okay?
Is this ours?
Yes. You need to put some sort of initial on it, so that I will put yours together, so that you know whose is whose.